Hey there guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be looking at 5 unique tech products that are out in the market now. Now you might have seen some of these around, some of them were even featured on shows like Shark Tank, things like that. I just thought, you know what, we're getting kind of close to the holidays, people are going to be looking for unique things that they can suggest as gifts to other people, and you know what, let's just get this list out there and ready to roll for everyone to see. That being said guys, if you guys like this video or want to see more of this kind of thing, be sure to like and subscribe down below. Definitely appreciate it a ton. Also, if you have any sort of feedback, go ahead and leave a comment below as well. I definitely appreciate all those kind of things. So without further ado, let's get started. First up is the Pavlok. Now some people may have seen this on Shark Tank. It is actually a pretty popular item out there. Basically it's a watch that will actually send an electrical impulse every time you do a negative behavior. Now this could be anything from like chewing your nails, performing any really sort of bad habit out there. You can either manually press the watch, or it also is controllable by an app with an open API. So it does allow for a lot of kind of flexibility with what it allows you to do. The basic idea of it is that every time you perform this negative behavior, the short electrical impulse actually discourages you from this behavior. That way the goal is to break bad habits. Now there are a couple of mixed reviews on this guy. I'll kind of put a link in the description so you guys can check it out yourself and read the reviews. But it is definitely a really cool idea. Very unique tech product out there, so I definitely thought it deserved to make the list. Next up is actually something that's out in retail stores as well. I just thought it was really cool. It's the Death Star speaker. It's a floating speaker. It floats above the platform, and it's just a speaker. And for all you kind of Star Wars fans out there, this is definitely something that is very cool. I've actually seen one work myself. They sound pretty awesome. They're actually pretty neat. I don't know exactly how it works. The guy just has a platform there, and there's a floating Death Star there, just like in the movies. And yeah, just blasts out your sound. So I definitely recommend checking one of these guys out as well. They tend to be pretty awesome, and you can even catch them in physical retail stores as well. But also, I will leave a link in the description. Then there's another item on the list, and this is actually something that was on kind of my VR list as well. And this is going to be the SubPac M2 wearable speaker. Now this is a vest that you put on. It's pretty awesome. You link it in with whatever sort of sound source you want to use, like your phone or anything like that. And actually it's like a subwoofer that's on your body. Every time there's kind of sound through it, you can feel the vibration. And it really is supposed to make the song more immersive, or any sort of sound more immersive to what's going on. It's definitely something that's geared to link in with like any sort of VR gadget, anything like that, but you can also use it without those kinds of things, and they tend to be pretty awesome. And then this might be one of the coolest things on the list for sure. This is going to be the MYO Gesture kind of glove. Now what this allows you to do, actually, is you put it on your arm, and it allows you to control different aspects of computer processes just by using different muscle functions. So as an example, there's different things you can do where you're pointing to different areas, you can flex your arm, things like that, and you can actually control different things that are kind of going on with the screen. There are a lot of applications for this guy in VR, but you can actually use it to control your computer as well, which is kind of awesome. Then last, but definitely not least, is the Navdy HUD GPS system. Now this is very similar to like a regular GPS, way cooler though. It's much more of a unique tech product. It definitely deserves to be on the list. Basically what it does is it creates some sort of like a holographic image above the main docking system that's in your car, and it'll display things like, first of all, direction and location, just like a regular GPS will, but it also allows for smart notifications, things like phone calls, text messages, things like that that can really link in and make your experience a lot better with this guy. It's definitely a product of the future. So guys, that was it. I really wanted to make this list kind of short and sweet just so you guys could see some of the cool things that are really out there, or maybe get an idea of what you wanted to get people for gifts, things like that. If you did like this video, of course, feel free to like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. Leave a comment for any sort of feedback. I really do read those guys. I really like to look at that and see what you guys have to say. I like to improve myself and make these better every single time I make a new one. So anyways guys, I'll kind of let you go on from here. Feel free to check these guys out and put links in the description for them. You guys have a great night, alright?